Good morning, duelists. We are here for UK Nationals 2026 live from Birmingham. I'm going to be joined by Gabe and Charles later on today to take you through every single round of Swiss right up until the final to crown this year's brand new champion, who will be walking home with this prestigious UK Nationals Championship trophy. You've held your composure, 14 rounds of Swiss, many a top cut. You had to do the hardest thing in the impossible world, is you had to face a teammate. That's always going to be a big struggle. I'm going to let you go out there and celebrate. You can take your trophy with you. Ladies and gentlemen, duelists of all ages, up and around the country, all around the world, our UK National Champion 2026, Jake!
Good morning, everyone. Right, so it is currently the Monday morning, okay? I wanted to try and do some content throughout the weekend, but it was just so busy. So just finished UK Nationals 2026. Massive congratulations to Jake Stocks, who was able to win in the final with the cool tune Mirror. And it proved that a card like Illusion Gate might have been the difference maker between the two duelists. Commiserations to Ahmad though, but this is not the first time or the last time we're going to be seeing Ahmad on those top tables, and maybe even in a final. He's been doing incredibly well. We followed the entire journey from top 8, top 4, and of course the final, and he was just one step shy. But don't worry, he's going to be coming back in full force, and we might even see an appearance at a higher end table at Euros as well. Overall, really good event. Absolutely amazing. A huge variety of decks. In the top cut, there was Cool Tune, Branded, Radiant Typhoon, and even Tellers. So with the Teller strategy right now, what was going around is, unfortunately, it was like a turn skip style, but it was just a really good meta pick. And the reason it was a really good meta pick is that a lot of decks have been shifting the strategy to be more field breaker. And I think that's where it kind of faltered against Cool Tunes, is that Cool Tunes play a lot of hand interactions. So when they are playing a lot more hand interactions, it's harder to complete the turn skip. So we did feature Robbie, I believe it was on one of the earlier rounds. I believe it was round 4. And we saw how the turn skip works. I don't believe he won that duel either. I could be wrong. But then at the last round of Swiss, on table number 1, it was a Teller mirror. The other Teller player played a little bit differently. They still had the turn skip capabilities because, like I said, when a lot of the format was shifting to like Branded don't play that many hand interactions. Radiant Typhoon are mainly field breakers, if anything. And then you look at some of the other decks that are around there. They kind of, like even the Power Patrons, Art Mages, Doomsies, again, they were a lot more tailored to being field breakers. So the turn skip really did give them a huge advantage. You take that around as well, and then what I saw was a little bit different between the builds is that the other one, Yugioh, I believe it was, that didn't make it into the... He got finished in 9th. He was playing a different kind of strategy in the sense that he was able to adapt a little bit more to Cool Tunes. So he had that balance of, okay, well, I'm not going to try and push through the turn skip. And the turn skip can be quite resilient if you don't know what it does. And then it kind of made sure it was like, okay, well, if I can't get the turn skip, I'll change up my strategy, and at least I can still end on a Constellar, Ptolemy Omega. There we go, such a big name. But yeah, really kind of cool to see Tellers featured that one. I did do a featured all with Gabe, and it was pretty funny watching along because I did the featured all with Gabe. And I wasn't playing a turn skip version. I just wanted to kind of showcase what Tellers could do because I really like the deck. And I gave Gabe Shadows, and obviously it was designed that, you know, the Tellers build a field and the Shadows break the field. And it worked out really nicely. So that was a really fun kind of feature door as well. So hopefully you'll be able to check that out. It was a pleasure, speaking of Gabe, to work alongside Gabe and of course Charles on this one. Very good commentators, really kind of brought the energy to the duel as well, just the whole event, and it worked out really nicely. I think all of the pairings between me, Gabe, me, Charles, and then even Charles and Gabe themselves just really did up the kind of the quality of what I want to see with UK Nationals as well. Like every year we want to try and improve, or I want to try and improve as an individual, and hopefully entertain every single one of you at home as well, because at the end of the day, you're going to be watching this stream for like 9 hours on a Saturday, 8 hours on a Sunday, maybe 9 hours on a Sunday. And we want to make sure that you are fully entertained from start to finish. Now, another thing I want to show you is I picked up some goodies. Now, as a disclaimer, all these goodies, all these goodies I paid for, and I also kind of traded in my Genesis points. So, for those of you that didn't know, there was a Bliss, it was a Bliss not an incentive or like basically, if you went to your local stores during a Genesis event or a preset Genesis event, you could win 4 prize wall tickets in advance for everyone you did, and there was 4 of them. Then there was the advanced version as well, so you could have already arrived at the prize wall with 32 tickets. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get to do any of the advanced ones, but I did get to do the Genesis ones, so I accumulated 16 tickets. Throughout the day, looking at the weekend, looking at the prize wall, there was a couple of nice bits. Like there was the deck box. I was like, okay, I could grab this for a friend. There was, and I'll show you in a minute actually, because it was a really cool T-shirt. Then there was a couple of playmats. Now, there was a couple of playmats that I liked the look of, but I was like, I'm not going to do anything with them. I was like, I would have liked to have got the Sky Striker Zero mat, but I was like, that looks nice. I'm probably not going to do anything with it. Then there was another one. Oh, the official winner mat was the Dragon Maid one. So it was like Dragon Maid tied in, and I think it was like the alternative artwork, and it just had all the Dragon Maids across it. It looked really cool. And then on the Sunday, as I kind of hopefully flip the camera around and bring it down, on the Sunday, don't worry, the iron was not a prize wall prize. On the Sunday, there was this Exosystem mat that turned up. So this was a really odd one because this was a playmat for an OTS Championship, but also a regional as well. But it was during, I believe, the last quarter of that format. And this is, the name escapes me off the top of my head, Magnifica. But basically, this was only available for a very short amount of time. And there was a couple of these that were there. So I was like, right, cool. I'll trade my prize wall tickets in for this. This was originally 12 tickets, and then I think it stayed as 12 tickets. So, then, as we look up here, I could not buy these. These were incredible. I'm not going to take them out of the packaging just yet, but I got a Black Rose Dragon hoodie, which basically has this design of Black Rose, but bigger, like the whole Black Rose on the back of the jumper. And then I got a Black Luster Soldier one, which again has the exact same thing. So you've got Black Luster Soldier on the front, and on the back, it's like the Black Luster Soldier side view art. Now, these are from Shop Yugioh. You can get them online. Really, really kind of cool. There's going to be more designs coming, I hope. And these were available at the venue, so I was able to pick these up as well. One thing that was exclusive to the event, which I absolutely loved and I had to get, and you could either get these from the prize wall with 12 tickets, or you could purchase them from the Yu-Gi-Oh shop, Shop Yu-Gi-Oh store, or store, is this amazing. Now, the artwork is great. Yugi, Dark Magician Girl. Like, that's just perfect for me anyway. But then, as you come down here, it's actually custom. So, UK Nationals, NEC, Birmingham, 2026. It's like, what? We've got event t-shirts now? Like, what the heck? So, yeah, as soon as I saw that there, I had to get it. And I like the worst thing for me, or the most painful thing for me, is I was so busy on the Friday. I was so busy on the Saturday. I had to wait until the Sunday, so I had to keep my fingers crossed. I was like, please don't sell out, please don't sell out, please don't sell out. And I spoke to the stall guys, and I just said, you know, how's it been? And they were like, oh, it's been really, really good. National T-shirts have been selling really, really well. The Black Luster Soldier and Black Rose are selling really, really well. And the quality is really nice as well. So, yeah, I had to pick up a UK Nationals T-shirt. Had to be done. Yeah. Love the design. I think they are putting some of them up online. So if you saw them and were kind of a little bit, I don't know, and didn't commit, and you went to UK Nationals, you should be able to pick them up online as well. Yeah, I would advise you to do that if you went to UK Nationals. It's a very nice kind of, if you like where, like, I quite like official Yu-Gi-Oh merch. Like, this is all official Yu-Gi-Oh merch. So I quite like this, and I love the t-shirts because I can wear them on like my day-to-day, I can wear them when I'm doing videos, it's just, yeah. And the hoodie, whew, I was half tempted to pick up the UK National t-shirt as a hoodie, because you can get it as a hoodie or a t-shirt for all of the designs. I was like, I have more chance of wearing, like, get 2 t-shirts and 1 hoodie, and like the Black Rose was wasn't even a question for me. Like, don't get me wrong, love Black Luster Soldier, makes some sense because obviously we've got Chaos Origins coming out in like a couple of weeks' time, but Black Rose is just like, oh, it's like one of my favourite Synchro monsters. Had to do it. So, yeah. Massive shout out to the judging team. Massive shout out to every of the tech team that was on the feature area as well. Like, they kind of help it run as smooth as we possibly can. Massive shout out to Simon. Probably not going to be watching this, but regardless. Shout out to Simon. He was the camera operator and the editor that followed us around on Friday as we did all of the pre-recording. So there was a couple of trivia games that we did. There was a couple of pre-recorded segments that we did as well. And yeah, worked out really, really nicely. So that was an absolute pleasure working with the whole entire team. I'm not going to name the individual ones yet, but they did, they gave me this little unicorn because I helped out in a couple of little bits, and inside is like this. Yeah, there's like a little golden crown, and they were disappointed. They were like, "You were going to wear that?" And I was like, "No." Anyway, also massive shout out to every single one of you that I saw. Now, if you see me walking around the show floor, do not be afraid to come and approach me. Like, it's absolutely fine, unless you're going to be scary. But I'm joking. Don't be afraid to come up to say hello. Like, I am more than happy. If I've got the time to, I'll have a full conversation with you. But I'm always happy to say hello, ask you about your day, see how you're doing. I have no issue with that whatsoever. So loads of people I got to see, loads of pictures I got to take. There is actually a group picture that we took with someone. I'll have to try and, like, if they're watching this video and you've got that group picture, send it across to me, please, because like that was really cool. And then hopefully you've watched this long, because if you did, I really hope you did. But so I bumped into someone on the Saturday as the show was closing, and he's like, "Hey man, I'm a massive fan. Can I get a picture?" I was like, "Yeah, of course you can, man." So we took a picture, and then on the Sunday, as I was walking around, I think I walked past the table. It was like him and a couple of his friends, and his friend went, "Oh, yo, you're his screensaver." And I went, "What?" And he's like, yeah, you're his screensaver. And he popped up his phone and showed me as the picture of me and him on his screensaver. I was like, "Oh, yo, that's so funny." But then the best thing that I've ever heard in my entire life is he went, "Yeah, and I've got 2 kids and I took them off the screensaver." I was like, yeah. It actually, like, it killed me. That was so funny. So I'm hoping you've put your kids back on your screensaver now. And if you did, like, set it up just for that moment, thank you so much, because that was just like, that is a golden moment in just life. That's so funny. I never thought I would be someone's screensaver apart from my partner's. Maybe my mum's as well, actually, when I graduated, but regardless. Anyway, thank you so much to every single one of you that watches along. I wish I could have brought you more content for this section, but unfortunately I couldn't. I was just so busy. Actually, I'll show you something else that I did pick up. And this just kind of shows you how not even Black Rose obsessed I am. But I appreciate, probably zoomed in on my face, I appreciate good artwork and good quality stuff. So, additional kind of story to this one as well. These shoes came from the deer. So these came from Farfar, okay? Now, he brought them all the way down from Scotland. He was like, "Do you want the box or not?" And I was like, "I would like to have the box, but it's not a deal breaker if you can't bring the box down with you." So let me show you the box, because the box isn't something standard really either. Apologies for the waistcoat, so I've got to tidy those up. And I don't like putting shoes on tables because it's supposed to be bad luck. Anyway, so these are the Yugioh shoes. It's like a little magnetized top here. So you flip this open, and then you've got the A here, and then you flip this down, and your shoes are in here. So I'm actually quite grateful that he brought the box with him now. But yes, here you can see, I believe they are 200 pairs or something, I believe. I don't know if it's in the world, but 200 pairs or what. But Black Rose Dragon, Yugioh shoes, like not even one. You can see the bottom. There's like no. I don't know if my feet will fit in these. I think they're like a size 8. But I was like, even if I was to put them as a display at the back of my videos, I would love this. And there's like a little card down here. I think the card might actually say, like all red. Nice. Okay, though. Yeah. So yeah, massive shout out to him as well. I think he actually did really well in the main event. I think he ended up going like, I definitely think he topped. I think when I was walking around, he was on the top tables at some point. So I think also Revs did pretty well as well. He was on like Elf Notes. So overall, kind of good event. Really good event. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for now. I'm going to try, I've got to check out the hotel, but I'm going to try and get, obviously I've got predator plants that I need to do. One of my friends does have predator plants, so I'm hoping I might be able to sneak in a deck profile from him before we go, and that will just save me a bit of time to try and put it together, because he'll know predator plants a lot better than I will. And then I'll have a bit of time this afternoon, hopefully by the time I get home, to do a bit more content. I'm waiting on a couple of Telenite cards to turn up. I don't think I'm going to showcase the turn skip, but I might start showcasing builds without Ptolemaeus, because Ptolemaeus might not. I don't think it will, because I think it really is down to the format. Like, if the format is all hand interactions, like Cool Tunes, and you can't adapt, then the turn skip doesn't work for you. But because the turn skip doesn't make you or need you to adapt your deck in a massive way, you just play Ptolemaeus, and then from that point on, you go, okay, cool. You play Ptolemaeus, and you don't change anything. You just change the way you play. So be very, very exciting to see. Anyway, I've babbled on long enough. I've showed you all the goodies. Yeah, and that is the end of the UK season. We'll be starting it back up. I say it will be starting back up, I believe, in September, because obviously we've got Euros next month, which is July, and then we have Tokyo, which is Worlds, which is in, I want to say August. Yeah, and then we kick everything back off in September, where I think we'll get the new, I don't know if it's Chaos, it can't be Chaos Origin format. Maybe we will get some OTS championships. Because I would love to see the OTS championship mats for the Chaos Origin with all the Blackluster Soldier of the Light and Darkness decks as well. Anyway, I'm going to leave you to it. Thank you very much if you watched this long. Thank you very much for all the support you give me. I'm still working hard to try and keep the YouTube rolling as well, and just doing all of this in the kind of like the background. But I love it. I enjoy it. It's an amazing experience to be able to do. It was a pleasure working with Gabe, with Charles, the whole team as well. Pleasure seeing every single one of you. But for now, as absolutely always, stay safe. And of course, happy dueling.